Alright guys, it's Lewis here with Crypto Elite, and I'm going to try to make a market update video very quickly because I want to make videos, I want to make crypto related videos every single day. That's my goal. And if I spend an hour and a half on TikTok wasting my time, then I can make a damn crypto update video for you guys. Because it's not the most exciting time now, of course. It's a little boring, to be honest. I wouldn't say boring. It's just now is really the time to buckle down and start learning stuff because the prices are just falling and everything sort of sucks. So I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, and I'm going to see if I can make a 15-minute market update video. Let's start out with the MVRVZ score. This is something that that was my phone. Anyway, this is something that I'm doing that I use to determine when to buy and when to sell. This is a general big market, big picture type deal. If this score right here goes down into the green, I will be buying. The last time that it was down into the green was basically during the Corona crisis, during the crash, and that was the absolute best time to buy. Before that, it was all the way in 2019 during the lows of $3,000, right? So if this goes all the way down to the green, you bet your freaking butt I will be buying as much as I can. It's down here, which is very low. So speaking of valuations, it's not the worst time. It's definitely a good time to stack your sats, average in a little bit here, a little bit in a week, a little bit more in the next week, every single week. Just put a little bit in, and you'll get a good average price. And it's all the way down here. So if it gets into the green, I am going so far in. I sort of want to throw some in right now, which I might do for other reasons because the fear and greed index is at a 10, and usually if it's at 10 or below is when it's a good time to go in. But let's just focus on what I got in hand right now. So we got that, and then we have the Bitcoin rainbow chart, which I know it was created sort of like a meme, but like it's look at it, you know, it's worked out so well. So I follow this chart also, and we're in the yellow hodl zone right now when it's at 39,000 ish. And if it gets into the still cheap or the accumulate zone, that's when I'm going to be buying basically 30,000, 31,000, and down here is the accumulate zone, 24,000. So we still have a little bit ways downward to go according to these big charts. Now let's go into the actual charts, right? So let's go into the total market cap and take a look at this. We had the weekly last week fell, and then this week it bounced back up and got rejected off of the rejection zone and fell back down, and now it's, you know, right over there. So actually, wait, looking at the weekly, we could see, I don't need this twice, I have this on. So the stock RSI is pretty low, but the regular RSI still has some way to go. The MACD still has a way to go as well. I'm expecting it to touch this one more time. Let's go to the daily. It did touch it twice, so you know it's hard to say because on the daily we're on the 200 moving day average and 200 exponential moving day average, so it's not a bad place. You know, it's very possible that we could see an injection of money come to the market right now and raise basically raise the prices on everything. So it's not the worst time to buy, like right this very second, but I probably wouldn't buy because I'm expecting it to go even lower, to be honest, because it hit the 61.8, came back up, hit the 38.2, came back down, hit the 61.8, came back up, hit the 30.2, came back down. So we're in this zone between this and this, here and here, resistance, support. So if it hits the support, then I'll go in. If it hits the resistance, then I'll go out. So we're in no man's land right now, but we do have some pretty heavy support. So technically speaking, things might move up a little bit today or tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, hit the moving average, and then come back down. That's the total market cap. The total market cap for everything else This is what I plotted out a couple days ago. Looks like this. And yeah, you know, came back down, boom, came back up. And now I'm expecting it to reach here. You know, like I said, maybe it'll pop back up a little bit, but do an ABC type deal. But this is really the area that I want to get back in alts, is right here. So let's look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. So it came up, came back down, and so yeah, that's why I'm expecting more of a downward momentum in terms of price, because I think that this, I should probably add a little arrow right here. I'm thinking this is what's going to happen. It's going to do that. That would be pretty healthy. That would be a healthy correction. Bear market, whatever you want to say. But if it does this, alts will bleed quite a lot. It's weird because they've already bled so substantially, so much. They're already down 50%. So if it comes up here, it's probably going to bleed another 50%, which is just which is crazy to me. Unless Bitcoin just steals the show, steals the thunder. So actually, so it's like half of me wants to buy more, half of me wants to sell. You know, the only other possibility of like a bull market is if this hits here and then starts coming back down, or if this is some, like, I don't know, head and shoulders formation and it comes back down. But looking at this chart, looking at the altcoin dominance, gives you a better picture of alts, what alts are going to do, because obviously during this whole run up for the past year, they've been going up like crazy, and now they had that huge dip. They came back up, they popped back up, and now, I mean, to me, it looks like they're on their way back down again. You know, it doesn't really look like it's going to do a head and shoulders type situation. Like, this is really what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for alts to go down, which would really like screw everyone over, to be honest. So I mean, I have a lot in alts, but I have a lot on the sidelines. I'm like 60-40. I'm like mostly out because my trading portfolio is completely out. My long-term portfolio is half and half, I want to say. Anyway, I think alts are going to come back down. Unless this was an overcorrection. But I just really would love to see the RSI into the oversold territory like it was back in January. Might not even ever hit that, though. I don't know. I'm still out of the market. Looking at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin right now. Ooh, whoa. Hold up a second, though. Hold up. Bitcoin actually... It's actually a good time to get into Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at what's happening. Can't see it because there's this thing. How do I do this? Maybe... There you go. So this right here is the RSI, and it's actually moving up. This is the candles. The wicks are down, but the body is up. Hard to say, so hard to say. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible, but then again, it looks bad. Like, it's too hard. Too hard to tell. I just don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to pop up today. It's going to pop up today for a tiny bit, and then pop back down. So it's 34,688 right now. It's probably going to go up to, like, I don't know, 30, 37, and then come back down. That's what I think. Just I could get rid of this, because this is done. This is done. This is where I went in, all in at least. But yeah. Ethereum looks the same as Bitcoin, you know, big thing down, pop up, big thing down, pop up, big thing down. Like, it's the same chart. They all run together. This whole entire market runs together. So I'll get back in at the support of 1936. And if it comes back up here, then I'll short it. If it comes back up here, be a good short. Shorting opportunity. I doubt it'll even get up there. To be honest, though, it'll probably get back up to the moving averages somewhere around 2,400, which is 6 or 7%. Versus Bitcoin looks like garbage. XRP, garbage. I don't even want to do XRP. Dot, I said it will come up here, and if it happens to come back up here, short it, but I don't think, like, it's all the same thing. It's like they're on their way down. If it comes up, I'm going to short it. I don't think it's going to make it all the way up. If it goes down to the buy zones, I'm going to buy it. Like, that's pretty much the deal. This is Chainlink. I'm waiting for Chainlink to come back down here. Oh man, I want that double bottom so bad. It's like, this looks like a good place. Let me check this out. What if I do this? What if I put on a little tradey trade? Like, honestly, not the worst trade. Like, this, like, isn't the worst trade. I think solid RR, and things do look like they'll probably move a little bit up. Interesting. I do have sort of a feeling. It'll at least do that. I think I'm gonna put this trade on right now. Just a little trade, just to do it. So give me 1 second. So I just put on the trade for Link. Yeah, I just went into my into my account and put the trade on. So hopefully this hits. Personally, I think everything is gonna go up right now. So if you're in literally anything, it should go up, which is good. Things are already actually starting to move up, and yeah, I guess we'll just have to take it from there. Damn, things are actually starting to move up. You know what? I think I need to end this because, oh, this is on the 1 hour. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, like the daily chart's looking pretty good in terms of, oh my gosh, I want to buy some stuff right now. Seriously. All right, so I'm going to put on some orders, like, you know, and maybe get a solid 10%. Something like that. Basically, I'm going to do this now. Do I think that this is the start of the bull run? No. I think that we still have a little bit more to go. But right now, like, immediately, I'm going to go put on some orders. So I will end this here. And that will be about 10 minutes. Hope you all are doing good. And I'll talk to you later.